welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a career reading, a money reading, really to see anything that we could possibly get about abundance, advice, messages from spirit, what to expect in terms of career, how to level up your finances. We're really getting into all of that, what you could do, to bring in more finances and things like that. So that is our reading today. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. Yes, you can pick more than one pile. We got group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the purple stone, group 3 with the red stone, and group 4 with the orange stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself and your intuition, and then pick the pile or piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the green stone. Let's get right into your spread, career reading, money reading, whatever wants to come out for you. So the first couple of cards we got, first we have moonlighting. This one says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So that's a confirmation right out the gate at the tippy top of the reading. Spirit is telling you, do that thing. So if you are one of the people who has been called to do something specific already, Spirit is saying, start rationing your time, do it part-time, and soon you'll be able to make enough from it where you can work completely full-time. But some of you are kind of feeling like uninspired or held back because you have very real financial obligations and you don't want to waste time that you could be using to make more money to keep yourself afloat to put into something that isn't guaranteed. For one, we do have the guarantee from Spirit that it will be fruitful for you in the future. And for two, honestly, that can take your mind off of the stress of making money. A lot of times we feel like we're doing the most and we're just running ourselves ragged. We feel like we're really doing something to help, and it's if it's not really bringing you financial gain, just try to find some time for it. Even if you just set an hour a day or 5 hours a week, and you just do an hour 5 days of the week or something like that, whatever you can do to break it down. We have parenthood and persistence that came out for you. Persistence says your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. So a lot of your spread already, Spirit is giving you that confirmation. I see you struggling, I see you trying, I see you trying to think of new things, do new things. You will be rewarded for that. Success is just around the corner. Another confirmation. It does say follow through what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building your finances. So that's the period you're in right now. You're in the period of 10 toes, head down. Whenever I'm in this energy, I completely get off of social media. I don't have any influence. I don't have anything confusing me, or, I just really go, it's tunnel vision. It really is tunnel vision. So that's the best space for you guys to be in right now. We also got parenthood. You guys may be a parent. And specifically childcare may be your biggest expense. So if that's true for you, Spirit is saying this is a good time to look out for other, places that you can go to, or other ways that you can get the childcare that you need. Even if you are asking someone, can you take my child for, a couple hours, a week or whatever, so that you can have time where you can really focus on yourself without the kids and da-da-da. It says spend more time with your inner child and reconnect with that young curiosity. So for some of you, that's a message. You just can't come up with the idea. You have so many ideas, you just don't know what to do. Allow your inner child to lead you. Which one are you most excited about? Go for that one. It says your patient, nurturing, and warm nature would make you a great caregiver or parent. Don't forget to nurture and treat yourself for your hard work towards your goals. So make sure you're parenting yourself, you're treating yourself, you're rewarding yourself. And tap into that childlike nature. We got setbacks and designer. Designer is interesting. You're being called to tune into your own individuality and express yourself. A career in fashion, art, or any artistic endeavor could be good for you. Creative, it says get creative with your finances. It's time to discover a new talent. So you guys, it's time for exploration and focus. These are the biggest things coming up in your reading. And if you combine those two, you will really be unstoppable. Setback says your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. That's crazy. This reminds me of something very specific. I was in a point in my journey where I was like, Spirit, I need more money so that I can feel stability. And it's crazy how everything happened. And when you're in it, you can't really see it this way. But looking back at it, Spirit made it so I had less money. So I really had to focus on what I was spending my money on, build healthy habits. Like I used to just say, like, if I could just buy one small thing a day, that would make me purely happy, because I love like little knickknacks and things like that. And I love to, like, if I could just spend like $10 a day and buy something off Etsy or buy something off of like Amazon, whatever, like it just makes me so happy. I love getting things in the mail, but that's adding up. $10 a day is like, what, $70 a week? $140 every 2 weeks? Ciao, I'm not gonna do the math, but a lot every month, that's crazy. And Spirit made it so I couldn't do that. So I had to realize, no, that's a choice you're making. That's not what makes you happy. That's not self-care. That's you being irresponsible. And you're making these little micro purchases and it makes you feel better, but you're still spending a crazy amount. So I remember when Spirit put me in an even tougher situation to force me to realize where I was getting in my own way. Spirit did not give me a huge windfall, because what would I have done with that? You know, if I didn't have the tools to be disciplined, if I didn't prioritize my money and really get serious about how I was spending it, it wouldn't have been a good thing. I would have had $20 to spend every day on something, you know, if Spirit just gave me the windfall. So Spirit will kind of make you go through a valley when you're asking for more, to show you where you're getting in your own way, where you're contributing to your financial status. And then Spirit will bless you after you are more responsible, so that when you get the windfall, you really do save it. You know, I mean, I'm talking about a little knickknack here, a DoorDash there. Like, it was always something. I was always spending money every single day. So that's what this kind of reminds me of. We have the 9 of Cups. Spirit is kind of saying that you're in this energy where you are to become comfortable with what you have and optimize what you have the most that you can. Other than that, start that business. Yeah, but it's funny because we have the 8 of Pentacles here, and it fell out in reverse, and then it kind of moved on the table to upright. So Spirit is saying, get out of that stuck energy. Just pick something, one of your ideas. It doesn't matter what ideas. Spirit will support you. If you put enough like energy and persistence into it, Spirit will support you. You guys may have quit too soon on something or lost faith. You're no longer putting positive energy into that thing. Like, maybe you did launch a product and it was good at first, but it didn't make you that windfall that you really thought you were gonna get from it or whatever. Spirit is saying, we have the Sun in reverse. You're not even putting any positive energy towards it anymore. Every time you think about it, it's like a point of tension. You almost cringe at how you feel like you wasted your time, or, you know, wasted your money investing in that thing, or it didn't turn out to be not at all what anyone said it was going to be or what you thought it was going to be. We have the 10 of Cups. Falling in love with your idea is the most important, so that you're able to do it. I'm telling you, I can read tarot every single day. I genuinely love to read tarot. I literally love to help people through their problems. It doesn't matter if I'm getting 200 views, I'm still gonna get up every day and I'm still gonna record a video, because it's what I love to do. That's how you know you're really in your purpose. And there's peaks and valleys. It's gonna go up again. It's going to go up again. I'll be on YouTube and I'll see a video pop up on my freaking timeline from like 10 years ago, 7 years ago. I'm like, what the hell? The algorithm, it's all algorithm based. It will go up again. Trust and believe. Trends will come and go. People are going to see your stuff eventually. You need to find that thing where you can stand 10 toes in that, no matter if this is the time is going up or not. That's really the thing, because that's what's gonna, you know, allow you to truly be successful. And also, like, once you get used to your product or what it is you're doing, once you get used to just managing your own business, you'll be able to expand what you can do. So you can just create something, leave it, let it, you know, do its thing, and come back to it, or start something else, focus on something else. So you're not even putting that pressure of negativity, or this has to be the thing that pops off on it. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Your emotions, you need to be a little bit more detached from what you create and allow. We have the New Moon in Leo that came out for you. At the bottom of the card, it says confidence is your key to success. Your confidence, your belief, and your knowing, and then also just that persistence and being in flow with the universe. So that's what I got for you. That's everything that came up for your career, money, abundance spread. All sorts of little pieces of advice in there. Watch it again if you need to, because I feel like this one was like a lot of little things making the bigger picture. But yeah, that's what I got. My Etsy's below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. And that was your spread. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 2 with the purple stone, money, abundance, career, success. What is Spirit's advice for you or messages for you? So first, we have release resentments about money. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So you may be a little resentful at how other people seem to have found their thing that makes them a lot of money, or how easy it is for other people, or how random it can be, because a lot of this is based on algorithms these days. Like, you making money depends on if the algorithm favors your content, showcasing your product damn near at this point. So that can be very frustrating. You may have even invested like some money in something that didn't pop off at all, and you may really have a chip on your shoulder about that. You've already created the product, you have the product, you're ready, so just keep posting. I was just telling this to group 1, not about posting on social media, but with you guys, I really feel like keep pushing your projection out there and make a bunch of content in one day and schedule it. You can schedule it now for TikTok. There's apps that can help you schedule your content too. Set up an alarm and just spend one day, you know, getting like 20 things down, 20 TikToks, 20 posts for Instagram, and just post them whenever that alarm goes off. That way you can completely detach, and you just know that you're ready, in position for whenever your blessing is here. And that's what it's really about, you know. Also, don't allow people to project their ideals of success onto you. Make sure for you guys that your source of inspiration comes from you and you only, not what the next person sees as success. I'm feeling a little bit of that too. Okay, so we have denial and unfulfilled that came out for you. Unfulfilled, you could have an emotional attachment to your job that is no longer serving you. That's a hard one. I used to be at a job where I loved my coworkers, but I hated the job itself. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change. You're unhappy with income but too scared to make any changes. So you're unfulfilled right now. You're not feeling you're getting enough sustenance from whatever it is you're doing. So again, like I said, make the content. Take one day to be disciplined and just make the content. If you do have a product or a business that you want to attract people to, and honestly, I feel like it's time for you to step out of, you know, that idea. Like, maybe you creating that and having that, you know, on schedule will eventually turn up to be something that goes off. So you just need to be in position with that, but still looking for other things, still allowing yourself to be inspired and expanding your horizons. I just get a stuck energy with you guys right now. Denial says perhaps you're insisting that the reality is something other than what it is. So you may be trying to convince yourself that you're happy. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than in a lie. And if you've been putting on a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. Man, that's crazy, you know? That's crazy. I have so much to say on this topic, but I just want to keep it focused on you. What I can say is content creation is tricky because people want to see certain things, and that can make you separate from who you are as a person. If you feel like you're no longer being authentic, stop doing it. I'm telling you, the era, if you guys follow me from like a while ago, the era where I would come on super excited, I was like 22, 23 when I started this channel. It's been like 3 years. So I'm growing older, and I've also changed as a person. I've been through a whole pandemic. I'm not gonna come in here and scream in y'all face no more. I'm just not on that. I'm still happy. And that's why it's important to not allow people's projections of success or happiness to affect you, because they'll really make you hate yourself, you know, just because you've changed and grown. So I just get this energy with you guys. If you're creating content and it's not authentic to who you are, you got to stop doing it. It's going to slowly, bit by bit, tear you all the way down until there's no you left. And guess what? People still ain't gonna remember you. That's the effed up part of it. Like, they'll bully the hell out of you for not being what they want and still ignore you, or you know, don't lose yourself for other people. If you're trying to do something that a lot of people are doing right now, but it's not making you feel good, it's not authentic to who you are, you feel like you're losing yourself, it's not worth it. We have arguments. Be on guard with who you deal with in terms of money related matters. Make sure everything is in order to avoid monetary problems, and there should be, or sorry, it says there could be financial disputes. So also, if you're around people that just don't get it, they don't get the vision, they gotta go. You gotta blast, okay? You gotta let them go, because that's just gonna distract you as well. You guys really need some me time. You need a me era where everything is about you and you don't care and you don't feel bad about it, and you spend some time alone just kind of worshiping yourself. And focusing on yourself, your own ideas. We have media. It says step into the spotlight and get seen. Don't allow your talent to go unnoticed. A career in television, radio, magazine, or any mass media might be perfect for you. It might be time to get more publicity if you want to increase your finances. I feel like you guys are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like you like aesthetics, you like to have a feed, you like to create content, but the audience is just too much. There's something funky going on with like the creator audience dynamic as well. It's a dangerous spot to be in as a creator, because like people who are watching are now becoming conscious that they give that person power by watching them. So it's like now they're kind of, the audience is even having this power trip where they feel they need to control creators, and it's just like it's not worth it. I don't know what I don't know, I feel it, like I'm stuck with you. Because on one end, I feel that you guys genuinely like aesthetics, you love to create content, but you don't love everything that comes with it, like the psychopaths that want to berate you on the internet. So I don't know what to say. For me, I've always been extremely detached. I'm an only child, so I am so used to having, like, being in my own head and having my own world going on. So like, for me, it's easy to block and delete. I genuinely don't feel away, but for someone who's like you, who may be empathetic or just trying to find that balance, if it's not naturally your strong suit, I gotta be honest, I don't know. I would say if it doesn't feel pleasing, if the cons outweigh the good, then step away from it. And there's plenty of things that I've stepped away from. I could be significantly richer if I stayed the same as I was a couple of years ago. I could be significantly much more poppin' on YouTube, on social media. I got off TikTok over a year ago. TikTok was bringing in crazy opportunities for me, but it didn't sit right with my spirit, so I had to leave, you know? So I feel like you guys are kind of stuck between like wanting to build a solid foundation of yourself and wanting to have success, but also like hating the name of the game, hating what it comes with. And I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. You stumped me. We got the Empress and the Three of Cups. So Spirit is saying celebrate you and stand in your power. Don't stress, which is easier said than done with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Don't stress. And we have the Five of Cups. You know, you have to make a decision. And as the Empress, you have to know what, you know, fulfills you and what doesn't. And you have to make the executive decision. Also, when you're the Empress, you have a unexhaustible portal of creation within you. So we have the Magician here. You can create anything, even if you're finding success with what you're doing, or you could see your success in the future. If it's not resonating with you, you got to remember that you are the magician. It's not the opportunity that's so amazing, because if it was, everybody would do it and everybody be popping off. Everybody does not pop on social media. Everybody does not pop having their own business. You're blessed and highly favored. You have the dark womb energy. You are the portal to creation. So anything that you touch will be just as fruitful. So make a decision in that mind state of whatever I put my energy towards is gonna pop. And take yourself out of situations that are not satisfying you with the Seven of Swords. I really feel like you guys are stuck between a rock and a hard place. And the main message that I get from Spirit is to remember that you are the Empress. You are the thing that makes this a thing at all. You know, you are blessed. It's not that the situation is, or this opportunity is so amazing. You are blessed, so you have the power. So yeah, you guys, that's the best that I really got for you. This one is really, really tricky, and I do feel Spirit saying make your decision though. You can't avoid making this decision. Make your decision. And then go from there. That is what I got for you. My Etsy's below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. We can get into your situation specifically, but that's what I got for you today, group 2. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 3 with the redstone. Let's get right into it. Career, finances, money, advice, anything that comes up. So the first card we have here, we have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Tithing works. My family owns a church in the city I was born in. My family is very religious. I was raised in the church heavy, like multiple times a week until about 10, 11, 12 years old. And tithing is something that I did until I was about 19. And even now I still tithe and make offerings, but it's like to Mother Earth versus like church, etc. But let me tell you, baby, when I was tithing is basically, it's this thing where you give like 10% of your income to the church or into like a charitable organization, etc., etc. You can make it your own, or you can make offerings, you know, to Mother Earth whenever you get paid. But that's what tithing is, if you don't know. When I was tithing, you guys, I was making a ton of money. I was making so much money, and at that point I wasn't on YouTube. I was waitressing, I think, at that time, but I was making bread and had so many blessings come through. So listen, don't knock it till you try it. You may want to or make offerings to Earth if that's, you know, what you want to do. But it says give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support you and inspire you. You can also do this to creators that you see online. You know, if you see like a content creator, you're always watching them, you know, send a little sprinkle to their Cash App, $5, you know. Give to the people who give to you. And also friends as well. Maybe treat your friends, you know, to a drink or something like that. Like practice that giving so you can have that flow of giving, receiving reignited. It says, know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure your positive energy multiplies. And that is something I have personal experience with, and it is true. I've given offerings to Mother Earth and had the most amazing stuff surprise me come through. And I've given offerings to church and had like just my the tips were coming in, child. So anyways, let's keep going. Okay, so we have planner and money manager that came out for you. Planner says pay attention to detail and create a plan to grow your business or personal finances. Careers and event planning, project management, and professional organizing could be for you. This is a great time to take the financial inventory and see what needs changing. So if you guys have any desire to be a planner, an organizer, a decorator, I'm getting that would be something that would really benefit you. If you've ever wanted to like decorate homes or something like that, see, or, you know, throw parties, see if one of your friends will, you know, allow you to have a little gig. Your best friend, you know, their child is turning 5. See if you can throw the event so that you can build your portfolio. You don't have to be a professional and go to school to get hired. You just don't, especially not in today's day. With social media, people like what they see online. That is the new commercial. So, you know, if you want that or you have ever considered that, this is a good time to go for it. We got the money manager. It says this card should indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers and money management, banking, account, and anything in finances. You can expect happy outcomes when it comes to your finances. I don't want her to show y'all her goodies, so let me put her down. But yeah, money manager, I think it's time for you guys to get organized and really just go for it. Like, you're so stuck for really no reason. Like, I'm sure there are reasons, but you're stuck, and Spirit is saying we can have a breakthrough. Like, have trust in the Lord, have trust in Spirit. We have prudence and mechanic. Mechanic, mend what needs mending. It could be broken, but not all is lost. So if there's a project you gave up on or didn't go off the way you wanted it to, revisit that, tweak it a little bit, and try again. Also, if there's holes in the budget, try to figure that out this week. Consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or repair technician for those of you who are engineers of sorts. If you're not using that degree, Spirit is saying you may want to go, look for an opportunity. This could be a really good time for you. And then you have the ability to fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. So this is the time to really sit in your power, be confident that Spirit will help you, and do your part. And then we have prudence. It says, don't let the balance of credit cards get too high. Put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within your budget and live within your means. So it's hard nowadays because like I'm personally, like, I feel stuck between wanting to give myself a vacation because I know I do deserve it, but also knowing that this still isn't the time for it. So a lot of people get stuck in that space where it's like, I do deserve it, and it's like, you're right, you do deserve it, but also this isn't the best time to be spending money. This is the time where you want to conserve money. So even though you deserve it, that doesn't mean that you should have it right now. So I do feel like discipline is being called for you, but Spirit's like, I see you, okay? And I'm telling you, make an offering to earth if you feel called to. Go to the woods or to your local, wherever you have water, get you a coconut, bust it up, and, pour it over the area, or get some mangoes, whatever you feel called to. Let the fruit speak to you, or whatever offering. You can offer crystals to the earth. That's a great way, especially if you don't really use your crystals anymore, to offer them back to earth. And also, since you already have a connection to that crystal, I'm giving out tea, okay? This is tea. If you really want to level up and start getting psychic downloads and start getting like tree wisdom, it's a real thing, you guys. It's a real thing. I'm telling you, start to party with earth, okay? She's very fruitful. Let's see what else comes up. We got the Hermit. So back to the discipline thing. We got the Devil in reverse that just came out. It's time to take yourself out of the way. Something could be happening that kind of like makes it hard for people financially, like in terms of worldly things. Something may happen that kind of rocks finances. So this is really the time to get used to being more frugal and responsible with your money, even though you deserve it. Try to give yourself a blessing in some other way. Wow, I got a lot of romance cards for you guys. We got the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. We also have the Nine of Cups. You attract more opportunities, more everything when you are happy, when you are feeling peaceful. When you are Nine of Cups, really full of yourself, like, and not in a like materialistic or chauvinistic way, but just in a way where you're really full. Your cup is full. You're genuinely happy. Spend some time in hermit mode to really find out what makes you happy. Shut out the outside world and what everyone else wants to suggest for self-love, and tap into yourself. You have the universe within you. I was just telling this on my Instagram a while ago. Like, I see so many people obsessing about the moons, but honestly, if you're a woman, you have your own moon cycle. Manifest with your own moon cycle. That is so much more potent than the moon outside of you. Baby, you are the moon. So I feel like everything's gonna level up for you. Opportunities, love, money. I feel like you'll find the love of your life and the job of your life, or the work of your life, or maybe your person that you find may have the coins. I feel like you'll find that just by kind of like disconnecting from the outside world, getting closer to yourself and seeing what really resonates with you, what you feel called to do, being more like prudent or watchful of what you're spending on. And honestly, like, it's so weird how it genuinely, your self-love and your self-protection and attention is bringing you money. Like I said, we got so many romance cards. We got the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity coming in for you, but it's coming in really slow. The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight. So it's an offer nonetheless, but a really slow one. And I feel like it's because you have to find yourself for someone else to find you. Ace of Swords, you got to take that time to be disciplined and really do what you're being called to do and level yourself up so that you can stand in your Queen of Pentacles power, because we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're not standing up as the best version of yourself as of now, I wouldn't say. And it's really because of the outside influence. You may feel like you give yourself plenty of self-care, but do you really listen to yourself and what you want, or are you doing what looks like self-care? I feel like really making that differentiation will have a very positive impact on you. And also tithing, making offerings, like I said. So that is what I got for you guys. My Etsy's below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that was your message today, group 3. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 4 with the orange stone, and let's get right into it. Career, finances, anything about money. So the first card we have on your stone, we have successful funding. I love that you guys got this. It says, your idea is divinely guided and it is supported by the infinite wisdom that God gave you for the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So you guys may want to look for like a small business loan opportunity. I feel like you'd be approved. Yeah, if you have your own business at all, see if you can get some funding for that. Start to look, you know, I'm not the expert in that, but I would say look on YouTube and look online, and you may be surprised by what you find. But I am seeing successful funding coming for you guys. We have work and silence and change. And it's funny because this change card, the picture is like a tree with like snow on it. So I feel like this winter, if you're working in silence, okay, remember, real G's move in silence like lasagna. I'm sorry, I'm so cheesy, I'm sorry. But you ever have those moments where you say something that you're like, why did I, anyways. So yeah, but it's winter on this card. So I really feel like winter is like when you're really going through your hibernation, but you're working. You're working during this hibernation, but you're working in silence. There's a change for the better coming for your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see movement does not mean that nothing is happening. Sometimes to see the change, you must be the change. And it's so true. When you're in it, you can't even see it. You can only see something when you're outside of it. When you're in it, you're living in it. Like a lot of things you don't even notice until retrospect, because you're finally out of that situation. In the moment, you're just trying to survive. So you will see significant changes by the spring. If 10 toes this summer, you really go down and you go for it. We got goals and unexpected. Unexpected says prepare for unexpected financial loss. The financial crisis may be out of your control, but you can still control the outcome. Deal with things head on and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. So there may be something coming up in the world that kind of shakes things up. Spirit is definitely telling you this is the time to really like get your resources together and plan for that. And then we have goals that says, don't let this world lead you. Take the steering wheel, take control of your life. This would be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations and focus on creating and managing a budget. So this is a good time to budget and a good time to work. Spirit's giving you the confirmation that what it is that you want will be fruitful. So go for it. Let's see what else I get. We got the Two of Cups. I got the Two of Cups for group 3 as well. I'm like, where is this romantic energy coming from? For you guys, I'm hearing that Spirit may give you a boost in your relationship if you're in a relationship, or a romantic suitor that can help make it easier to pursue this. Maybe they have the funding for you, or this is someone who gives you the fun in your life to keep going. It's just better when you can do, you know, couple stuff, and when you're coupled up, it can just feel like you have support or someone who cares about you. They can inspire you, and you know, so you guys may be having a little win in love as well. Dang it. of you just need to decide what it is you want to do, because we got the 3 of Wands in reverse. You know you want success. It's almost like you can envision it. You can see everything. You can see the life that you want. But as far as like the steps to get there, take one step at a time. Stop worrying about, see, the thing is, for you guys, I feel like if you can't see it, all the steps, then you can't allow yourself to do it. And I had this crazy epiphany last week where it was like, halfway to being a millionaire is not making $500,000. So often we seek success in a very linear kind of way, and that's rarely how it happens. Like, as a creator, you can have a video that goes viral and gets 1 million views, but your content you posted yesterday got 500 views, but you were still more than halfway close to getting a video go viral with 1 million views, but you didn't have half of that the day before. So you really need to leave some space for spirit to just work, because you're never going to be able to logically see how spirit is going to bless your life. So there's an element of trust that needs to be worked on. That's more of a big goal, because that really just happens slowly but surely. The more you see, I feel like the more you can the more you see spirit blessing you and working in your life, the more you can trust that spirit's real, spirit's got your back, etc. And that just kind of takes time. But we have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. So spirit is saying pick one thing at a time and go for it. Pick the idea. What are you going to work on? Decide. Make the official decision. This is what I'm going to work on. And go from there. We have the Death card and the 8 of Cups as well. You may have to leave a job or separate from certain people. You may have to stop sharing what you're doing with other people. Like I said, I see you guys in hibernation mode. I really do. So this may mean that you're not talking to people. You're not connecting with people. It may be influencing you in a negative way, especially if they're not people who don't have what you want. If you can't even see the vision, how the hell do you expect other people to support you? You really just have to lock hands with spirit, because it's no surprise that they wouldn't be able to see the vision if you can't even see it. If you're being called to trust, that's a whole nother level of trust somebody has to have watching you have faith, you know. So this may be a good time to really go into hermit mode, but I do see you may have to let go of a job, let go of some, people in your life that are working against you in a way. There's something you're going to have to let go of. It could even be a project that you already started. Maybe tweak that and, re-push that into the ethers to see if it can get some fulfillment. But I do feel a new start. We got the 5 of Swords and the Page of Cups. You guys are obsessed with control. We have the Knight of Wands too. You're obsessed with seeing as well. It's like seeing is the only sense that you have. And spirit is really trying to get you to resonate with that inner knowing. That's definitely something that's needing to be developed. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 4? We have healing, chaos, and protection. Yeah, I feel like you guys are very much so influenced by the outside world, and it's negatively affecting you at this point because everybody has an opinion, and it's just confusing you. It's making you want to, oh, well, they did it that way, let me go that way, or they believe this, that's true, this makes sense. Man, that's the tricky thing about social media. It's just like a pot. It's like a pot with everything in it. So if you're looking for something to support your reality, you will find it. If you're looking for something that won't support your reality, you will find it. And sometimes something is not true for the next person, but it's true for you. Somebody could go 30 years without being in a relationship. You could break up with your ex, or you could break up with your current person today and meet the love of your life tomorrow. Listen, it is what it is. Not everything is everybody else's experience. Not everything is true for you, even if it's true for other people. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not God, so it ain't my fault. But you have to trust that spirit has your back. Stop worried about what the next person said or da 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 da. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. You guys really just want to root yourself and your inner knowing and your belief in spirit. And then we got the new beginnings card. So spirit is saying you'll find successful funding. Your ideas will be supported, but you got to go on that solo journey. Okay, you got to let some things go. So that's what I got for you guys. That's everything that came up. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.